So, I'm out here, strolling through the trees, about to do a video, and decided I needed a helper. I searched high and low, and then I found the best one I could find. And who do we have here? The missing helper of Southpaw Bushcraft, the other half, my faithful companion, my compadre, my partner in crime, Miss Jessica! Yay! So we are out here today. We don't have a lot of time. She's a working girl now, and it's getting late. But
I'm all done with work.
Yeah, she's done with work for today. But it's getting late, so we came to a park close to where she lives. And I did a video not too long ago where I had found some chaga on some trees, and I've had a lot of questions, and people were asking about the chaga. So I decided that Jessica and I were going to come out here to the park, and we're going to do a follow-up video on the chaga, and we're going to make some tea, and we're going to tell you all about it. Right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go find a place to set up. So we're all set up here, and Jessie is going to make us some chaga tea. And while she's doing that, I'm going to tell you about it, because a lot of people asked a lot of questions. Jessie is going to, and it's going to be kind of hard to do. I might have to help her a little bit. But what we need to do is flip that over, Jess, and show them what that looks like on the inside. Let me just zoom in there a little bit. That's a good dried out piece of chaga. And we're going to cut that up into a bunch of chunks and get it going in the pot there with some water. And, let me help her with that real quick. And watch your fingers. Keep your fingers back.
I know.
Okay. Alright. So, this chaga, it is a mushroom. But it is a rare mushroom. 1 in every 15,000 trees. That's it. 1 in every 15,000 birch trees has chaga on it. It takes a very, very long time to grow. Now chaga, it's an antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral. It's a huge strengthener of your immune system, which is what most people use it for. You can make them a little bigger chunks than that if you can.
I'm trying.
Okay, keep your pointer finger back. There you go. It's a great stress reducer too. A lot of people make chaga tea and they drink it to reduce stress. Like a glass of chaga tea in the evening, and at the same time, it's helping to boost your immune system. So those are the two big things that people drink it for, but it also is very, very rich in antioxidants. It also has anti-cancer properties. They're finding more and more studies. They're running more and more studies now and finding a lot more anti-cancer properties in it. That is something that's very cool. Hold on 1 minute. Alright, Jessie's got the chaga chopped up in the dish there, and we're gonna get the water boiling, and then we're gonna pour that in there into the boiling water. Now, anyway, it's also an antithalmitic.
What word is that, Auntie?
Antithalmitic. Sorry, that's hard to spit out.
Is
Which
that
basically,
is that like the word peculiar for you?
yes, that's another word I can't say. Jessie makes fun of me because I can't say peculiar. See? Can't say it. Anyway, antithalmitic. Anyway, what that...
Antithalmitic or something.
Thank you. What that means is it's a parasite killer. That's what it is. When we talk about antioxidants, I'll give you a perfect example. Blueberries, when you're talking the same amount, you take a block of the same amount, there'll be 24 units in blueberries, there'll be 105 units in a pomegranate, and there's 1,104 in chaga. I mean, they call it a superfood for a reason. It's also an excellent source in vitamin D, vitamin K, and it's loaded with multiple different vitamin Bs. It's also full of iron, calcium, copper, and zinc. I mean, this stuff is really, really good for you. It's been used throughout history by the Chinese, the Japanese, the Russians. I mean, all different kinds of Native Americans used it for multiple different healing purposes. So you not only can you drink it as a tea, but it can be ground into a powder and put in capsules, and you can take it in capsules. You can also smoke it for anyway, you can smoke it. So those are all the different things. Most people drink it as a tea. So, is it boiling, Jess?
It's almost boiling.
All right. We're going to get this on and get it boiled, and we'll bring you right back. And for the record, it is caffeine free, so Jessie can drink it.
Yay!
Yep. So, Jessie, you want to tell everybody what's been going on with you while we're waiting for that to boil?
I got a job, and I've been working at a pizza place called Sammy's Pizza, and I've been working 4 hours a day, 20 hours a week, and I've been also doing my Special Olympics in my spare time, and I am also taking care of my niece and my nephew.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And last night you kicked butt in bowling.
Yeah.
And got a big trophy that's a bowling pin.
Yeah, an actual bowling pin, and I was in a pins over average tournament, and I got 48 pins over my average.
She got 48 pins over average in her tournament. So, way to go, Jess. All right, how's our water doing there?
I would say it's, I don't know, there's little bubbles. Can I just put it in?
Put the lid back on. We'll give it another minute. We'll be right back. And dump in the chaga. Look at that. The sun is setting in the background.
Now how many minutes?
Well, we're just going to let it on there for a minute, and then we're going to take it off and let it steep for about 10 minutes.
Oh.
And then we can drink it.
What does steep mean?
Steep means you let it sit in the boiled water.
Yeah.
And just absorb into the water.
Oh.
The water absorbs it. Now another thing that I want to mention is that after you make tea with this, you can still use the chunks of chaga after they dry out, and you can char them and use them to start a fire with. They will, after they dry out, char them just like you would punk wood or char cloth or anything else, and then they'll take a spark with a ferro rod or a flint and steel, and you can use them to start a fire.
Sweetness.
Yep. Okay, go ahead and take it off and turn off the gas. Okay, we got it off the fire and we got it covered, and we're going to sit there and let it steep, and we will get back to you in a few minutes. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, and go ahead and put the lid on there, Jess. And because we're using our lovely little Stanley Adventure set there, it has the holes in top. Right, Jess?
Yep.
And that acts as a nice little strainer to pour us a nice cup of tea. Or as our friends across the pond would say, a nice spot of tea. Right, Jess? Oh,
Yeah.
make sure that cup is level so it doesn't spill. There you go.
I got it.
You can turn the lid whichever way you need to turn it. There you go. Look at that nice rich color. Let me zoom in there. Looks like coffee. Okay, pour yourself some. Or pour me some, whichever one that one isn't. And it's getting chilly out, so this will be good, won't it, Jess?
Yeah.
Now, the longer you let it steep, of course, the stronger it'll be. Look at that. 2 perfect cups. Jessie is a pro at this. Look at that. Our great-grandmother, my great-grandmother, Jessie's great-great-grandmother, was English, and she would be very proud.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and blow on it, ma'am. Oh, you want to hand me one?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
You are so sweet. Oh.
Ugh.
Ah. Let's have Jessie have the first taste. Blow on it, it's hot.
I normally would have to say that to you, Missy.
Yes, because I always burn myself. Always. Look at the steam. I just want to give you guys a close-up look here. Actually, that looks outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
How does it smell? It actually smells pretty good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of thought it would smell like dirt, but it doesn't. It actually has a
Woodsy.
like a woodsy, nutty smell almost.
Mm.
You like it? Oh, it's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
Now, I know a lot of people put honey in it and milk just like any other tea, and I think that might be good to try it that way too. I think next time we'll do that. We'll put some honey in it and maybe a little milk and try it that way. But you know, if you're out in the middle of the woods and it's cold and you want to make some tea, this would be awesome. And this is so incredibly healthy. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to be definitely looking for as much of this stuff as I can find in the woods, and I'm going to start gathering it up. Even though it doesn't show it, it's almost dark. This camera's picking up a lot more light than there is. And Jessie and I... Do you hear it? What is it, Jess?
Owls.
And a lot of them. There's at least 3 of them out here. And they're all hooty-hooing and they're very close. And I think they're up in the tops of these pine trees. And I used to come and sit in this park, and right as it was getting dark, they'd come flying out of these trees. And I'm telling you, I don't know what kind of owls they are, but they are so big that when they fly, they look like pterodactyls. So we're going to walk over here quick and see if we can pick them up. The sound, at least. And maybe one of them will take flight. I'm sorry for the shaky camera, but I can't help it because I don't have a selfie stick. Mine broke. I think, Jess. Man, they're loud, so we gotta be pretty close. I bet he's in the top of this one big pine tree right up there. So let's get a little closer and see. Well, I've pretty much determined he's in the top of that pine. At least one of them is. Oh, there goes one.
see it.
Yep, there he is in the top of that tree. Right there. Where's my finger? Right there's one. I can't zoom in far enough. And that's just a little one. Come on, focus, focus. Can't get my camera to zoom in far enough, Jess. Let me move up here. There he is. Where's my finger? Right there. I'm gonna try and get up closer so I can stop shaking. There's one. Jessie saw him fly too. This is a little one though. Hooty hoo! I do that when we're up at camp and they answer me, don't they, Jess?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can get up a little closer. I gotta pause the camera, it's gonna shake all over the place. Oops. He flew to another branch. He doesn't want me getting any closer. Now he's right there. So we're gonna leave him alone. He's just a little one. We heard lots of owls, but we only saw the one little one. By the time we walked up on the other ones, they had flown off because somebody came through here with a big dog. So that was the end of that. Look at that moon over there, Jessie.
Wow.
There's full moon coming up. And it's not showing on the camera, but it's yellow. Pretty cool. So, anyway, I had an amazing time with you.
I had an awesome time with you.
And it's time to go home because it's getting cold.
Brr.
Yeah, so, alright. Now we really are out of here. So, thanks again, everybody, for... Woo, 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 woo. Sorry, we got interrupted by...
Owls!
The owls are hooting again. So, alright, we're gonna go. Have a good night, and thanks again, everybody, for watching.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.